Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sedated Dev channel. In my previous two videos, we saw how to set up and persist Redux in a Next.js and React Native project. If you haven't checked them out yet, I recommend watching both the videos. I'll link it up in the I button as well as in description. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Zustand, a lightweight state management library, in a Next.js project in TypeScript. The Zustand is super simple to set up and has minimal boilerplate, making it a great alternative to Redux or Context API. Let's dive right in. As you can see, I have components 1 and 2. Just like my previous videos, component 1 displays a hard-coded value, and component 2 has a increment button that doesn't do anything as of now. I will install the library now. And it's installed. And then I will create a store folder, and inside that, I will create a file to store all the state management related code for our counter using Zustand. Let's name it, use counter store, and start with the implementation of Zustand. First, I will import create function from Zustand. Next, we define the interface counter state. This interface outlines the structure of our state and the actions that will be available. It contains a count property, which is a number and 3 actions: increment, decrement, and increment by amount. And now let's create our Zustand store using the create function. We pass in the counter state interface like this as per docs to ensure our store conforms to this type. Now, understanding the store functions, let's break it down. All these functions update the state using the set method provided by create function from Zustand. Count 0 is our initial state. And then we have all of these actions to update our state. Increment, this function increments the count state by 1. Similarly, we have decrement, and then increment by amount. This function takes an amount parameter and increments the count state by that amount. Finally, we will export our store like this. Let's now use our store in our components. So I will go to component 1 and import our count store like this. Inside it, we pass a callback function, which gets the state as param. And from that state, we can access the count, which is 0. Initially, let's save it. Similarly, in component 2, we will use the increment action from the state. And call it in the on-click prop of the button and save it. Now it should work. As you can see, it is working as expected. As simple as that. I'll also add a decrement button to call the decrement action from our store like this. And it works correctly as well. You might have noticed that for each action, we have to call the store once every time. This might not be handy if the number of actions grows. For that, Zustand provides these 3 ways to get multiple actions with single instance of the store. I like to use this array-based approach. I will copy it and paste it here. Change the store name import. Let's use shallow hook. And then import increment and decrement actions like this and save the file. And it works as expected. Now, if I reload the page, the state resets to its initial state. Let's go ahead and persist our state like we did for Redux in our previous video. If you haven't checked it out, the link is in the I button. Persisting state in Zustand is super easy. We'll go to our store file and rack the callback that we pass to the Zustand's create method with a persist method. This persist method is imported from Zustand middleware. The persist method requires a second argument as an object with name as a key for storing the state. I will give the name as counter and save the file. Now, if I reload the page, you can see that the updated value persists between reloads. By default, this persist method uses local storage, but if you want to use any other kind of storage, you can do that easily. And for that, you just have to add another key named storage in the second argument, and pass create JSON storage method imported from Zustand middleware. The create JSON storage method accepts a callback, which should return the storage that you want to use. As easy as that. The entire implementation is much easier than Redux. That's why I prefer using Zustand over Redux nowadays. That's it, guys. So we saw today how to use Zustand for global state management, and Persisted as well. It was really easy. If you like the content, and do like, share, and subscribe, it will motivate me to keep making better videos. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys in my next video.